Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is Derek Austin, and I love to talk about points, miles, rewards cards, credit cards, the programs in general, like hotel programs, airline programs, credit card point programs, travel in general, cashback too. As long as it's great value, I want to talk about getting the most out of your spend. So this is the best way to do it. So anyway, let's talk about one of my favorite credit cards of all time. I've had it for many years actually now, since pretty much when it came out. Love the credit card. And I gotta cover it up because this one, even though it's a premium card, is not metal and it does have the numbers on the front. So it's a Hilton Aspire card. The bottom is just a key card from one of the hotels I stayed at. And then it comes with a priority pass, so I put that up there too. Hilton Aspire card. One of those cards that have outsized value. They give you just so much value for what you pay in an annual fee. $450 annual fee is nothing to sneeze at, but it is easily covered. So let's get right into it. Why it's so worth it for that $450 annual fee on the Aspire, and you're gonna want to keep this card way past the bonus. Okay, so $450 annual fee. It does have a bonus, usually $3,000 or $4,000 for like 150,000 Hilton Honors points. It's like $800 or $900. I can get probably $1,500 if you're very choosy out of it. But the points guy has Hilton points valued at 0.6 cents a point. You're gonna have to do the math. It might be 800 bucks, right? But if you're choosy or go to high-end properties, that kind of thing, you'll probably get a cent a point out of it, or really close to it. I do all the time. But this card is worth it way past the bonus every year. Okay, so the credits that come on it really are just going to justify the card in general, and then there's so many more bonuses, benefits on top of it, as far as valuable ones, not just like insurances and stuff like that. So there's a $250 airline incidental credit. You got to pick an airline, so it's really kind of restrictive to that. It can't be booked on tickets. It's like for seat upgrades, for check bags. You can go to lounges on the. You can use that. So if you pick like Delta, you can go Delta Lounge, pay for it, the $60 or whatever it might be. Same thing on American Airlines if you pick that one, or United, but you can do that. So there's things like that. Anything you may be buying on that airline on the flight. So that's it's good, but it's pretty restrictive. There is a little bit of loophole. I know with Delta right now, if you have a gift card for Delta, you can go buy that at Staples or whatever, get a gift card, put that when you're paying for it, and then you use the Hilton Aspire as an addition. For some reason, booking a flight like that then triggers a $250 incidental credit. I don't know if it's going to work all the time. I haven't tested it in a while myself. This is November 2021, and those things go away. There were many more loopholes like that, and they've all gone away. This one seems to be sticking around. Maybe Delta and AmericanExpress haven't figured out how to code it right, so it just keeps on working. But anyway, that's the $250. So that's $250 right there. There's another $250 resort credit, another restrictive thing. But if you're using this card, you probably want to go to resorts. You probably want to use this for places like that. Now, it has to be official resort. There is a website like just type in Hilton Resorts, and it'll show you the actual official Hilton Resorts. And it has to be one of those. There's quite a few in the United States and in Mexico. There's tons around the world. I've stayed at many. And you can use it to book a resort, the actual part of the room or the full room. It really depends. Usually it's a little bit higher pricing on those, right? But you could also use it for the bar at swim at bar, a bar, regular bar at the actual resort. You can do room service, many things you can use it for. It's pretty good, but it is a little restrictive to that. But I get value out of it all the time. So that's $500, right? Out of $450 or plus $50. Now, it comes with a priority pass. So priority pass is a huge network. The Amex version does not have priority pass. There's some priority pass restaurants where you can get like $30 credits at these restaurants. They are assigned to priority pass, but you can't access those. You can only access the priority pass lounges. Okay, so that's and you can go on a priority pass once you get one, and you can check out what the lounges in each airport. So you can check that out. Big network though, you know, nice, especially when you're outside the United States. There's not as many inside the United States, but it is a good value if you to buy something like this from Priority Pass. I think it would be like 500 plus, and you probably wouldn't even have as good a one. I think you get 2 people to come in with you with one card. So it's good. It's a good benefit, definitely a good benefit. And then there is Hilton Diamond status. Top tier Hilton Diamond status. They're just giving it away. The top tier status. This like enables you to get suite upgrades. You get free breakfast. You get higher point earning when you book a Hilton hotel, and tons of like perks when you're at Hilton. You know, you get just treated better too. Only problem is that the product's been diluted by this card because so many people have diamond status. So many people have this card because it's such a good value card in general. So and especially in the United States, you outside of the United States, you're gonna treat it like gold. You're gonna get all the time. You're gonna get suite upgrades. Not as much in the United States. I don't think I've ever had a suite upgrade in the United States, but abroad I've had it many times. Probably like 50% of my stays abroad, I would get a suite. So and a lot of times it was just because it wasn't available. It might have been higher than that when I was abroad. I was in this gap year, full year of travel, and yeah, I got it all the time. Whenever I stayed at the Hiltons, they would upgrade me. So that was really awesome. But much more value outside the United States, but still good value in the United States. At least you get the higher room floors, and you get the higher earnings, and you get free breakfast, all that kind of stuff, and you get treated better for sure. So that's another thing. And another huge value part is that this card comes with a free night every year, and it comes on the first year as well. 95,000 points, but it's not actually restricted. It used to be 95,000. Now it has to be a standard room, so it could be up to 150,000. I think to have now. It always was 95,000. That's the top amount of you could have, like the amount of points it would cost you. But now it's a little bit higher. Now it would be like 120, and it might be even higher. So as long as it's a standard room, you could book it. The only restrictions on this, really on where you can book it, is that it has to be it can't be one of those like all-inclusive resorts with Hilton. I think that's the only restriction really. And the other part is it's supposed to be on a weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You can book it, but I think with COVID, and it might still be happening right now, that you could you can get it anytime. You can get it anytime. So I always got at least 450. I was obviously save it for the awesome places, you know. Even if I went into like, you know, place like in a major city, which is like a nice Conrad or something like that, or Waldorf Astoria, you probably at least get 450 or something like that value out of it. If you're going to like the aspirational places like the Maldives, Tahiti, you know, really aspirational. There's more than that. You can easily get $1,000 plus out of $1,000 plus value out of one certificate. Okay, so it's really valuable. But I think even if you're not going crazy, because that obviously will cost you a lot of money to get places like that. Even if you're doing like local ones, you can, you know, nice places, you'll still get probably like $450 out of it, easy. So yeah, that's really main benefits of this card. Earns very well. 7 times the Hilton points eating out, 7 times on rental cars, 14 times the points on actually staying at Hilton's, just on the credit card. Then the diamond status actually gives you elevated earning at the hotel as well. So it really helps you earn a ton of Hilton points, this card. Yeah, it's really good. And temporarily this year, they also, by the way, they had a $20 credit for eating out any restaurant. Not really very restrictive. Every month you would get $20 and it goes through the end of December. That was like $240. That was I think because of the pandemic, you know. But man, the value of this card is amazing. And then also it has some nice insurance benefits. It does have not primary but secondary rental car insurance, but it also has your trip protection as long as it's a round trip flight. It's very much similar to the protections on the Platinum card in that respect, on the trip protection. So that's actually a nice premium benefit on the card. $450 annual fee, tons of benefits. You're gonna get a lot out of this card every year, way beyond the bonus. I would go and get this card as long as you don't hate Hiltons or don't like to stay at really awesome places, right? So I love the card. I get a lot out of it. I don't really spend too much on it. I just really use the benefits on the card, and then when I do stay at Hilton's, I use it. But yeah, it's an amazing card. I think it's one of the top cards. The only reason I wouldn't think it's in the top couple cards in the market is because it's restricted just to Hilton, and that's really it. So anyway, you know, I'm having a contest or a promotion for the channel too. Just $25 gift card for when I hit 100 subscribers. We'll pick a random video, random comment. As long as the person's subscribed, they get a $25 gift card to wherever they want. We'll do that every 100, so 100, 200, 300, 400. When I hit those marks, we'll have a $25 gift card for everybody for the winner. And at 1,000, I'll do a $100 gift card. Same scenario of randomly picking the comment, and it has to be a subscriber. So subscribe to the channel. Let's get this thing going. I'm trying to get this the ball rolling, and if you could like the video as well, that would be great. And thank you so much for your time, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.